Exercise today. Well, for some of you, it's already ahead in the day. So welcome to our streaming series again, and we look forward to your continued company. So chanting of Guru Gita is like sound therapy. Mantras are resonant with very positive vibrations. And when we chant them with love and we add energy to that, soul energy, and then we create a field of resonance that can really promote well-being. One of the reasons why I've come into this series now, it's because I want to have a voice, a Blue Star voice, in response to the pandemic. In our own country here, the cases are growing, and there's a state of emergency with a lockdown from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And we want in the Blue Star to do something about that, not only here, but across the world as well, because we have a global presence. And so I'll tell you a little more later on, but now we want to chant the Guru Gita with this resonance of vibrations that can really reach out to the global community with waves of energy that are very positive. The most potent thing in the experience of the soul is the quantum resonance, is the energy, the wave energy that we can produce from our thought patterns, our ego patterns. And if you keep the ego refined and very positive, very sattvic, we can produce really across our world very powerful vibrations of sattva, peace and harmony and love and unity. Our world is very challenged today, very, very challenged. And I'm sure that you would have seen that in all the international news. So we can do something about it, and we're doing it now, immediately. So this took me away from my rest, because I always love to respond to the world community with positivity and with well-being, and with a voice of truth and goodness and love and beauty. And so I want to hold all of you in this field of positivity as we respond to this challenge across the world. So we pray for everybody. And here we are praying to have awakened within us the Guru principle, that we can take self-responsibility. For those of you who have written emails to me, I want to thank you very much. I've read some of them, but I haven't really got down to answering. But I will, because I'm very happy to receive all the feedback from the workshops. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And even when I read it, I already hold you in my field with gratitude and appreciation for your feedback. Every word that you write to me is important to me. So let's start our Guru Gita this morning. Like I said, it is to awaken that Guru principle in us, that guide inside of us that can take us home. And I want to tell you that our brow chakra, this energy center of the brow that governs the mind and vision and attention and intention, it's a very powerful chakra. And it has two sides to it. It has the external focus that we call the manas, and it has the internal focus that we call the bindu, that takes us to the ground, the bindu path. And for taking responsibility of keeping this body well, this body which is constituted of the elements of the earth, we need to use the manas chakra. Not just get caught in the bindu path. The bindu path will stretch our consciousness, will open up our consciousness, but then we need to use the manas chakra. One of the things that happened to me in the spiritual path is the manas chakra became very powerfully opened, and that helped me through the Guru principle to be able to command my thoughts and being able to really channel energies in and through my body using the senses and in combination with the elements. That happened early in the game, And so I became very strong in it before I ascended the Bindu path very powerfully. So the Manas Chakra has always been a passion of mine. And I never really give it importance in terms of naming it. I just felt it and I used it, but now I want to name it. And I want to show you the science behind it that can help us to take care of our bodies in magnificent ways. Therein lies the science of longevity, and therein lies the science of immunity, and therein lies the power over thought. So I want to be able to show you what the Bindu path really is and what the Manas path really is, and how do you combine both of those by really understanding the science of energy that relates to them. That has been the gift that I had in this lifetime. The gift of Mahayoga, Siddha Yoga, Sahaja Yoga, spontaneous yoga, Guru Yoga. That is the gift that I have. And the power of Shaktipat. And we all can develop this. So if I can give you any gift, it's the awakening to your true self and awakening to the power that you have. To master self, to sport in the energy game of life, in the energy play of life, you have that power. If only you would wake up to it, and if only you would own it. And if only you'll realize it is a possibility that this can happen. If Vasudeva can have it, I can have it. There's nothing extraordinary about me. Apart from being ordinary. Truly ordinary. Because when you truly know yourself, when you truly become the ordinary, you're extraordinary. When you wake up to all that you are, when you wake up to life as it is, it's extraordinary. So can we see the extraordinary in the ordinary? That is important. The extraordinary in the ordinary. Because within the ordinary, or in the ordinary, lies the extraordinary. It is in the simplicity of life lies all the complexity. It may seem like a contradiction, but it isn't. It's the same that in emptiness there is fullness. In nothingness there is everything. So join me on this happy morning here as we chant, full of present moment awareness, full of possibilities, full of the energy of well-being. Well-being begins with mind and soul. Let's sing it together with such unity of hearts and purpose and mind that we create a resonance across the planet, first in our bodies, in our own community, and across the world. Let it ripple across the world. Let's begin.